In this video you will see a lot of good things, but there's also some bad news that I got. And let's start with that. Let me guess, when you saw the video title, "I might be losing the house," you thought, that must be clickbait, that can't be true, he is fooling us. No, I'm not. The harsh truth is that at this point in time, legally, I'm not even the owner of this property. So, what went wrong? In short, the bill of sale was signed by me on the one side and as the buyer, and on the selling side, it was nearly a dozen of heirs and a lawyer. And it turns out that one of the heirs doesn't sign legal documents themselves anymore, but someone else is doing it for them. I don't know the reason why. And there was a mistake done by obtaining the signature. I don't know exactly what happened. Nothing wrong on my side, but let's say on the selling side. And so basically the bill of sale, from a legal standpoint, was not fully signed. In other words, there is no legal bill of sale at this point. I could tell you now a long story of me reaching out to the realtor, asking for information, and the realtor not getting back to me. Takes about 8 minutes to explain all of that because I recorded this 10 times already, I know. But I spare you from that, and long story short, I was told that everything is now in order and the bill of sale has now been submitted to Landmeteriet, which is the public registry of land titles. But I haven't received any confirmation yet. The realtor really doesn't look good here, and I am so mad. At this point, I'm not the legal owner of the property. And that's why I haven't done any big renovations yet, because I would be renovating and upgrading someone else's house. I had like 2 rough weeks because basically the realtor didn't get back to me. And I was like thinking like, oh my God, am I losing the house? And yeah, so far I have nothing in written yet. So that's all I can say. So this was not clickbait. This is a real story. And you can see me sitting here not very happy. So let's just get to the video that I had prepared nevertheless. And thank you for your attention. Last night I replied to an ad in a classifieds website called Blocket. He just replied. So let's see. So yes, 2:30 p.m. or 14:30 as we say works. So yeah, I guess I have to leave soon.
Continue straight, then turn right.
So I'm on my way now, and look, it's so warm in the car because I was standing in the sun. It feels like spring. All right, so I bought it and I just put it in the back of my car, of my van, and now I'm going home. Since this is done, let's check the weather forecast. The weather is good enough to start my next project. It's just a small one, but let's get started. Well, look at this. These are, you probably can't see it from here, but these are two long, this is like 2 pieces of glass. It's not 4. Like this is just glued on. So that window is actually the same like it is on the back. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, now I gotta close off that opening there to the attic. Let's see. It doesn't look very sexy, but it'll do the trick. So tomorrow I will further work on this project because the sun is already going down, and let's take a look at it tomorrow. So I just will go up there now and cut the old phone wire, which is, well, definitely not in use anymore. So the phone line kind of was hooked up there. There's a hook. That's how it came in, like an aerial drop. Ta-da! I'm sitting here in my jacket already because I want to go outside. I want to show you something. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and there they sold fruit trees. Is that the right word? The plum trees and apple tree. So I don't know if it's a good idea. So this is about. Can you see it? It's just like 1 meter, 3 feet tall, and I thought, well, I have nothing to lose, so I just plant an apple tree in my garden, and I want to do that now. Let's take a look at the instructions here. Okay, top left is number 1. For 1 hour, you should soak it in water, like the roots. And in the meantime, I can do step number 2 and kind of make a hole in my garden. Step number 3 would be to put it in there with dirt and put water on there. And step number 4, oh yeah, the difference between 3 and 4 is the amount of dirt. Okay. Yeah, well, let's do it. The only thing I have is from my mop. Well, let's put water in there, I guess. Okay. We're getting there. Dirt is already falling in there. So now it has to sit here for 1 hour. And yeah, in the meantime, I'll dig the hole outside. Ah, the door is squeaking. I need to put WD-40 on it. So it's pretty windy outside. I hope it's not too bad with the wind in the microphone. Here is my plan B. So the ground is frozen and I cannot plant the apple tree. Hooray! So the only bucket I have is the one where I put the ashes in. So I emptied it, cleaned it, and then my neighbor has some dirt that I'm allowed to take. So I put dirt in the bucket, and that'll be my temporary sanctuary for the apple tree. My neighbor has some dirt outside and said that I can grab what I need. So I'm going there now. I mean, I can see it. It's just like 100 yards or something. But well, that bin. I mean, nowadays everything is cheap, and I just don't trust it. I don't want to carry it, and then it falls apart. You know, we live in a strange world today. And there it is, my temporary spot for the apple tree. In an earlier video, I showed how I got my firewood. I picked it up with the trailer I rented. And there's a lot of, well, let's say Kindle lying here. That's basically where I unloaded the firewood off the trailer. And well, it was snow then, but now it's snow's all gone. I'm going to the, well, if I find my car key, because I don't know what's going on. I just, am I sitting on it? Oh, it's already in the ignition. God, today is not a good day for me. Anyway, the window is patched up. Let me just take it out of the frame here. So yeah, you can see it there. And I'm getting the glass now for the window frame. I should probably take the window frame as well, just in case. Not sure if, let's just take it. Better safe than sorry. Let's take this out again. And, oh God, today is not a good day. I drove to the glass and window store, and guess what? They closed earlier that day. I didn't check the opening hours and arrived too late. They were closed already. Then I drove to the local hardware store to buy paint, primer and paint for that window frame. But it's a small hardware store and they didn't have paint. I know it sounds funny, but I think it's a seasonal thing that they just didn't have the paint out in their display yet. So I postponed the whole thing, and to be quite honest with you, I'm sorry, but I will not finish it in this video. It was just ridiculous. Then it started raining and I couldn't paint because, it was just too humid outside. And then well, anyway. Garbage run, IKEA, Lopez. Let's go. Next thing, I went to a local thrift store. I was actually looking for something. I want to have like an older stereo set, like with a double cassette deck and a record player, CD player, radio. I didn't find that one. That much I can tell you already. But I found a few other cool treasures. my neighbor showed me another path, which is, I mean, usually in that direction behind me, there is the path into the forest, but then she showed me a path to the other side, and Vicky and I want to walk it. And actually, it's kind of behind our houses. So yeah, let's check it out. It was hidden under the snow as long as we had snow. So for about 2 or 3 weeks, it's accessible now. Yeah, let's check it out. Sit.